Why aren't you going out and trying new things?
Because people will videotape you and put it online. There's a breach of privacy sometimes. Like stuff that I would normally do, I don't think I would do now.
Why?
Because when you embarrass yourself back in the day, people just let it go and it doesn't go viral.
Okay.
Right? Welcome to Twin Talks. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Nikki.
Have you noticed lately that a lot of young people are constantly on their phones and constantly watching their lives go by? Do you see that?
I do. To just be watching other people live, to me, seems like an egregious waste of your time and youth. You have the rest of your life to sit on your butt and not do much. Like the fact that many of us can get up and go, is a gift. And that's my point.
But we didn't grow up with the phone. I use the phone and I'm not addicted to my phone. And sometimes when I get home from work and I just want company, but I don't want other people's company, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just watch reels and laugh. Just because sometimes the reels are quite funny and they keep me company, but I'm laughing, right? But okay. I'm not an addict to my phone. It doesn't mean I'm living through my phone. It's just that there are times where I just need the silence of not everybody talking, because I deal with people all the time.
So people who aren't going to talk back that you can watch, that's the point?
Yeah, that sometimes it's just that you want to look at what other people are doing, and you can either laugh or be in their little world for like maybe a minute or two.
Oh, okay. So it's like an escape form. Yeah. It's a new form of entertainment that I would not entertain because it's not my thing.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it got really big over the pandemic because people were alone. Remember, you have people to talk to in your family. Some people had nobody, so their phone became their company, right?
That's good. Like, I'm glad you said it because I've just seen young people, not just young people, but people of all ages, just like always watching other people, and I've never quite understood why. And now that you frame it like that, that actually makes sense to me.
Like, you know how some people pick, well, not a lot of people, but our generation, we'd turn to a book and we'd read it. Or some of them would go to the video games, like, remember, what was it, Atari? What was it?
You know, yeah, Nintendo
that was a way to escape. Now, instead of the book, it's the phone.
The reels.
The reels.
That makes sense to me. That's important to note because it's not something that we grew up on.
With that.
So it just took me a while as like an older person to figure this out. Because for me, I would rather go off without my phone and just go do something, and that gives me the nourishment to carry on my day.
Same here.
But now that makes sense to me. I understand.
Yes.
I have learned something.
Wow, you learned something.
Shut up.
Through me. Did you just admit it?
Yes, it was through you.
But I'm like her though, even though I understand more than she does. I've seen the generation go from being very imaginative and creative to just being with no imagination whatsoever. And it's almost like they can't think for themselves. And I'm sorry to say that.
But I don't agree with that. No, but
come on.
You're right. There might be two schools of thought, but you've got some really high functioning people that are using their phone to innovate.
Yes, absolutely.
And they're the ones that are being watched.
Yes.
They're the ones who are the creative geniuses and can pick that angle and that relevance to get other people to watch. The ones you need to worry about are the ones who are strictly watching other people and not doing anything.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not talking about the people who are I'm talking about the people who are constantly on the phone watching and not having their own creativity. Their creativity is getting killed, which is the sad thing, because they've been told what to say, how to feel, what to, and how to do it. Where we experience life, they're just
watching it.
They don't even have to write in a journal. They just have to go to ChatGPT. What do I say? Oh, okay, there it is. I think you are right. They're living life through by watching, but there's other people that are losing their innovation and imagination as well, which is really sad.
It's sad. That is sad. And you would hope that the adults in their life or the people in their life could help to not get them off the phone, because that probably isn't going to happen, but to steer them in ways in other aspects of their life to bring back that creativity, because it is just so important for innovation. It's interesting. I did learn a lot today, Nan. Like, honestly, because I wasn't seeing like why people are just always watching other people.
That's what
but
they're
now I
so
get
wise
it.
to do.
But now I get it. I
Yes.
get that it's not meant to be something that takes away their creativity. It's maybe a way to keep them company and keep them entertained and laughing when they're by themselves. If you could please like us and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, be very much appreciated. Until next time, see you next time on Twin Talks.
You made a mistake, that's okay. You learned something from me, that's okay. You learned something from me.
Sorry, I screwed that up.
What
Sorry.
else? What else is new? If you're a young person growing up in this day and age and you want to buy a house, I feel very sorry for you. How in the world do you guys afford it? What do you think?
Wow.
No wonder they lived so long with their parents, eh?